Nice bit of a spot of rain and no storm. This will be good. Bit of luck. It'll just lighten off a little bit and keep raining. I'll be able to come out and cook up some bangers for a video. It'll keep the bugs down. How you going? I was in Tweed Heads this afternoon. I thought, haven't had a snag for a while. Called in at Master Butcher at Tweed Mall. Got a kilo of snags here. Don't know how many's in there yet. I'll find out soon enough, I guess. So, asked for the kilo. He picked them up, counted them out, stuck them on the scales, exactly 1 kilo. So that's looking good so far. Anyway, so let's get a bit of fire under this. Been turned off for a little bit, so might take a bit to come through. There we go, we got fire. Little bit of oil in the pan. Don't need much. Plenty of fat in the snags. We'll just wait here a sec while the pan heats up. A little bit of rain we had here earlier chased the flies away, but be nice if it was just drizzling a bit at the moment to keep all these beetles away as well. But at least they're not as bad tonight. The rain has slowed them down a bit. Okay, that's getting about as hot as we want it. Let's stick some snags in the pan. Looks like they're already de-linked. Takes a bit of fun out of it. So I'm only going to cook up the 4 tonight. That'll do it. There's another 5 still in the bag, makes 9 to the kilo. I do have another use for these coming up shortly. But I only need to eat 4. That's more than enough for me. I thought with the way the butcher picked out, without counting, just shoved them on the scale, exact weight, that they might be pretty evenly sized. However, this one's a bit bigger than the others. The rest are all pretty evenly sized, just one big bloke there. That's okay. Anyway, we'll cook them up, remember, slow, on low, rotate, 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 cook them evenly. Right, let's get going. This bloke is a lot bigger than the others. The other 3 are reasonably evenly sized. Don't know about what's left in the pack. We'll find out eventually. We'll just let them cook off for a little bit. Now when I was at Master Meats buying these snags, I told the butcher, look at these beetles, I told the butcher I'm going to make a video about his sausages. He laughed. He said, what sort of video are you going to make? I said, well, I'm going to cook them up in a frying pan and shove them in my face. He laughed. Couldn't believe that people would want to be watching me eat sausages on video. Can't believe it myself, to be honest, but there it goes. Anyway, to Keith and to the bloke at Master Butchers, asked me to give him a plug. Well, that was the intention when I bought them, so Master Butchers, Tweed Mall. So $19.99 a kilo, charged me dead on. Got beetles landing in the frying pan. Charged me dead on $20. So yeah, round up $20. So they say $19.99 a kilo, we'll call it $20 a kilo, that's what it cost me. Anyway, let's wait on the snags. Their beetles are coming out in full force now. Be nice to have a stove inside, but I don't, so you put up with it. Fried beetle, anyone? Probably sell them for a fortune in Thailand. Keep rolling them around. Get them cooked evenly. Even though it's a lot longer, it's not that much thicker. So it still should cook pretty evenly in the same amount of time. So up this end of the showground, we've got a creek running through. Down this end of the showground, there's a swamp. And surrounding the whole place is farmlands. And this is cattle country. Which explains all the flies during the day and the beetles at night. The whole area is full of cow crap and horse crap. Beetles and flies both love cow crap and horse crap. So the place is full of them. At least it's not as bad tonight as it was the last time I did the cookout. But there's still a hell of a lot of beetles here. Just got to turn that heat down a bit. Probably had it up too high too long. But they look like they're pretty nicely cooking anyway. Won't be too much longer now. As they get closer to being done, you can see more inconsistencies in the size coming through. Oh, this one's bloody huge. That'll be the first one. That gets no sauce. But the sizes aren't really consistent. So maybe it was just a lucky stab in the dark. Oh, look at that. Another bloody barbecue beetle. Maybe it was just a lucky stab in the dark that he got exactly a kilo in the first handful. Maybe it just averages out that way. But really, the proof is in the eating, isn't it? They are beef sausages. You ask for plain sausages these days, they give you either what they call plain sausages, what they call either beef sausages or barbecue sausages. These ones are beef sausages. Anyway, they're nearly done. I get a lot of comments from people about how they like their sausages done. Some people like them poached first, some people say you've got to boil them first, some people say get them nicely coloured up on the outside, split them down the middle, butterfly them open, they get nice and crispy. Yeah. I like slow on low. Best way to do it. Anyway, this is the biggest one. We'll snap them open. Still a little bit pink inside. They need a bit more. Well, that one does anyway. The other's probably pretty ripe. But we won't take the chance because we don't want any patty sausages. But very, very close. Won't be long. Okay, I'm going to call them done. Turn the fire off. Fair bit of fat come out of them, but that's alright. Fat is where the flavour is. Now this butcher at Master Meat, in Tweed Mall, he said these sausages have a secret ingredient in them. But then he foolishly told me what the secret ingredient is. He said meat. Well, I bloody well hope so. Anyway, we'll go inside, away from the bugs, and have a feed. Righto. Brand new loaf of bread. Soft white loaf 800 grams. It's a Woolies bread. It's toast bread. First time I've bought toast bread for years. Now, new pack. So the first bit is the butt bread. Always good by me. A big banger that we broke up to tick. Slap it on there. And let's have a try of it. Straight out of the pan, pretty hot of course. Look at the size of that sucker. Taste wise is pretty good. Maybe a tad salty, but still pretty nice. Very much in the old school style, not quite. I think the old school sausages used to have more pork in them. Whether they're completely beef or not, whether they've got other things in there, I don't know. But it is very nice. It is almost old school. And I like it. Now, going to do something a little bit different. I've got some hot English mustard. There you go. There's the brand, Condiment Co. Never heard of them before. It smells alright. We'll just stick a little bit of mustard on the bread. See if it blows our sinuses out. I normally buy Master Foods hot English mustard because it's really the only hot English mustard I've been able to find that is actually hot. So we'll see what this one's like. So I got a fair whack of it on there. There's no sinus rush at all. So we'll be back to Master Foods after this jar's gone. Snag's good. The bread's great. Not impressed by the mustard. Anyway, next slab of bread. I'll do things a bit differently now. Normally I go largest sausage to smallest. This time I'll go the smallest one for the next one. And we're trying it with tomato sauce. The good stuff. Give it a shake up. It does settle and separate a bit. And you don't want watery tomato sauce on your banger. Wouldn't you love to wrap your laughing gear around this? That is really good. When the boys were young, they wanted to stick tomato sauce on everything. Now, being a chef at the time, I found that a little bit offensive and I didn't like it. So, no, you taste it. If it needs a bit of enhancing, give it salt and pepper, nothing else. If we're having sausages for dinner, go for your life with the tomato sauce. And they did. Sausages were a pretty common dinner back then because I loved them, easy to cook, the boys loved them. Why the hell not? But there's really nothing quite like a sausage with tomato sauce. You can have your fancy barbecue sauces, your HP sauces, your ketchups, whatever. That does it. It's a great banger. You're going to love it. So that brings us up to the next one with the chili sauce. New bottle. Only just bought today, only just opened just before I started making the video. Kind of makes dinner a bit special, really, doesn't it? Another slab of bread. Next small snag. You always got to position the sausage so the top of the slice is the last bite. Right, chili sauce. Now my cousin never tried this before, But after watching my sausage videos, she went out and bought a bottle. She's now a convert. She loves it. They do not pay me anything. It is a brilliant product. Right. So the banger with the chili sauce. On my fingers too. I'm speechless. You're going to love these. As my sons got older, they became converts. They went from tomato sauce to chili sauce every time they have sausages. This chili sauce. It is good. The bangers are good. The bread's good. Cheers. I'm here in my happy space. Oh. That's better. Seriously, you got a good banger. You want to stick this stuff on it. It's great. So now, we try both sauces. The Blue Plate of Destiny. Chili sauce. A good tomato sauce. Who would have thought life could be so good? And here we go. You're envious, aren't you? So, Master Meats in Tweed Mall, in Tweed Heads. The thick beef sausages, as previously discussed, $20 a kilo. They're bloody good. Without a sauce on them, they're a tad salty. Once you stick the sauce on, they're fine. You don't notice any saltiness at all. So, next time you're cruising up and down the east coast and you find yourself in Tweed Heads, get yourself to Tweed Mall, find Tweed Meats, or Master Meats, sorry. And grab yourself a swagful. You'll love it. Like I only cooked 4. Because that's finished me off. See you next time.